Alright, hi YouTube. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible for those who are trying to build Inzektor agents, which, by the way, are much more reliable than pure Inzektors. And I guess I'll go ahead and start with the profile. First off, I do run BLS. Plenty of light and dark targets. He's never really a dead draw in my hand, so definitely recommend him. If you're a fan of Chaos Sorcerer, I would recommend running him. I haven't tested it yet, but I can only assume that it would work really well. One Birdman, use him as a tuner, also to pop Inzektors back to your hand, only to resummon to get their once per turn effects again. It's pretty good for that. One Earth, obviously she's a staple anytime you're running agents, and you can only run one, so that's why I don't have three. Another tuner, so there you go for synchroing again. I run 3 Agent Venuses because it really helps. Alright, 3 Venuses. I run 3 Shine Ball. Now, one card I do not have in here, Insect Imitation. I do plan on getting it to test it out, but it's definitely not necessary. But it does give you a good combo. You play Venus. You special summon all 3 Shine Balls. You overlay 2 for a gotchi right here. You play Insect Imitation. Tributes this to get a level 3 insect from your deck. So then you get a Dragonfly. You start your shenanigans. And then you wind up with a Dragonfly and a Centipede on the field, which then you can use to overlay into a zenmaines, or use Venus to overlay into a zenmaines, or if you have a Hyperion in hand, tribute Venus, Hyperion, then overlay into a zenmaines, and you got a lot of good stuff going on there. So that's that, but it's once again, it's not necessary. I've tried it online a few times. It does help, but once again, not necessary. Alright, 2 Hyperion is pretty good because, again, it's more popping cards, and Inzektors aren't that big of beat sticks, so the 27 along with Gotchi making them 31, get over those 25s and 3000 attack monsters helps. Alright, Double Raikou, really good. It's another light target for BLS and possible Chaos Sorcerer, and the effect of milling is really good. If you can mill a Hornet to the grave by chance, then it's going to really help you out because you need him in your hand or grave to use his effect. One Thunder King, obviously just to negate special summons, prevent, really good against wind-ups, because if they can't run over him at the time, they can't throw cards into their hand, and which they heavily rely on. So Thunder King, really good. Possible side deck card, but I'm maining it right now. 2 Mystic Tomatoes. You can use them as stall cards. One gets destroyed, get another one out. Or, say they have one monster, they destroy your Mystic Tomato, get out a Dragonfly instead. Then you can start your Inzektor shenanigans. Armageddon Knight, I'm running 1 of him. Thought about running 2, but it's unnecessary, honestly. So you use him, you use the effect to send a Hornet to the grave. That way you can start your shenanigans again. Sangan, obviously needed in almost every deck. The best targets for killing a Sangan are Hornet and Dragonfly. Can't get Centipede because he's 1600 attack, but you don't need Centipede because if you play Dragonfly, you're going to get Centipede on the field anyway. Alright, and that's that part of the deck. Now for the Inzektors. 3 Dragonfly. If you don't know what he does, when he gets Hornet and Hornet detaches, he special summons an Inzektor from your deck, so that's when you start getting out Centipede. And so yeah, 3 of him. Then you run 3 Centipede. He gets Hornet from grave or hand also, and adds an Inzektor to your hand, which may seem pointless, but I'll get to that in just a second. You run 3 Hornets. This is the card you really want to get to the grave. It's an amazing broken card. Uses zone effect to destroy monsters, or actually, let me phrase that, destroy any card, and then triggers Hornets or Dragonflies and Centipedes effects too. Gigamantis. This card right here, I do only run 1, possibly going to start running 2 for when I get off really big combos, but when Centipede detaches Hornet, you get one from your hand, and Mantis, when in hand, uses his own effect to target a Inzektor and equip himself to it, making them 2400 attack. So might run 2, because if you detach a Hornet from Centipede and you already have your Mantis on field, it's kind of pointless to put another one in your hand, because usually you just okay, yeah, I might be running 2 of that. I do have 2. I might run 1. Monster Reborn, obviously. Pot of Avarice, definitely needed. Only running 1 Solemn Judgment and 1 Warning, because you can usually pop their back row quite often, because Hornet, every time he uses effect, it's never special summoning. It's always directly equipping, so you don't have to fear bottomlesses or anything like that. You will have to maybe fear Solemns, but you can usually get over those pretty well because they're really good at swarming. Alright, 1 Torrential. Might run 2 when the new ban list comes out, but probably not, because I usually don't use this, because I usually clear the field with the monsters anyway. Foolish Burial. This is to send Hornet to the grave, or say you already have your Hornet loop going on and you only have dark monsters, send a Shine Ball or something to the grave so you can get out BLS. Maybe send an Agent so you can get Hyperion. Something to that effect. Alright. Double Reincarnation. A lot of people don't play this card, but I found it really works, because say you have a Dragonfly or Centipede in grave, use Reincarnation, discard a Hornet to add a Dragonfly or Centipede to hand, use their effect to get Hornet onto the field, and start your stuff all over again. So that works really well. It hasn't been dead draw for me yet. Heavy Storm. Oh, and Heavy Storm. Also, Gigamantis. When he's destroyed while equipped to a monster, you can special summon a Inzektor from your grave. So if you have a Mantis up, or 2 Mantises up if you run 2, some people, I don't know if anyone actually runs 3, but Heavy Storm them, you get 2 more back on the field, and you can start swarming again. Dark Hole, obviously necessary. Mind Control, if you have, I don't know, you can mind control their monsters, of course, for direct attacks, but you can also do it for if you decide to get a Birdman or Earth out and you want to sink. It's good for sinking, but it's just, of course, everyone needs to run it. 2 MSTs. Really don't need them actually against your opponent that much. Honestly, you can use it to pop your Mantises, things like that, or set them as targets for your Hornet effect if they don't have any monsters to pop, but you need to pop something to get effects going on. Pop your own MSTs. That's what I recommend. And last, I'm running 2 Dualities. Helps because you don't always need to special summon. You could still pop a card after you play Duality. Dragonfly, equip Hornet, pop a card. You won't get his search, but you still popped a card because you never special summoned. Alright. Now for the extra deck. 1 Gotchi. It's really all you need. You're really never going to get the chance to use 2. Catastor, because you have plenty of 3 stars, and then Earth is a 2-star. So That's your catastor. Now 6-star here. This is for Birdman and a 3-star. Then I am running Stardust and Thought Ruler Archfiend. You may be thinking you can't go into 8 stars, but for those who don't play Inzektors, if you equipped a Dragonfly or Centipede to another Inzektor, it increases its level by 3, making any of them 6 stars. Then using Earth to go into 8 stars. I would be using 9, but they usually all require 3 monsters, and you're only going to be using 2. You might want to throw a Colossal Fighter in here. I just don't have it on me at the moment. It'd be good against 6 Sams or something, just anything that's running Warriors, or any other just popular 8 stars that you like. And basically that's all for my build now. Comment, tell me what you think. If you want to try on Dueling Network sometime, I'll put my name in the description, and just that's my deck.